We've started a new week, and the Finch coin we discussed earlier remains one of the coins to buy, God willing, especially with the break of the resistance zone. This week will clearly be avalanches as the coin has seen a strong rebound. The previous bearish weekly candle bounced off the bottom, and last week it climbed well, and now the new week has begun with an opening above the resistance, which is a positive sign. As we mentioned earlier, cryptocurrencies are moving one after another, and Aptos is also on the verge of breaking out of the bottom soon. We saw what DOGE did, breaking out of the consolidation or resistance zone the week before last. And last week it tested the same zone, and this week it's opening at the same level. God willing, we'll see a strong rise this week, which looks very promising for cryptocurrencies, and we're only in the first day. We mentioned that this week will be exceptional, as it spans 2 months, 4 days at the end of July and the beginning of August, which gives it additional momentum. As the week opens, we anticipate significant currency movements. As for the SEI, it saw a rise last week, and the current start may see some decline on the daily frame for a day or two at most. This is normal and will be a minor correction, provided the weekly candle closes at higher levels. As we are accustomed to, the market is awaiting this movement. As we mentioned, the CFX coin may continue its rally for another week or two, but there is also the possibility that it will surprise us with a strong start this week. The coin could be satisfied with one weekly red candle, then immediately return to the upside. And this doesn't make much difference from a technical perspective. What matters is that we are heading in an uptrend. The same applies to the SUI. Even if it remains in place for a week or two, it doesn't make much of a difference. What matters is reaching the next uptrend. Look at what Ethereum did. The current weekly candle opened at a high level. By the end of the week, we are expected to see a strong uptrend, especially after the rapid correction on the daily frame last week. As for XRP, it is expected to break through this zone by the end of this week. If it is delayed a little, it may be related to news regarding the currency team. Reports emerged last week that some Ripple team wallets were transferred to exchanges, which raised concerns among investors. This prompted some to sell for fear of a drop, putting pressure on the price. However, even if the team does transfer funds, it is unlikely that they will sell at these current levels. The currency is still close to the consolidation zone, and we have not seen a clear breakout towards the $4.5 or $5 levels. If the team intended to sell, it would have done so at previous peaks that lasted for several months. It is unlikely that they would sell at these points now. It is likely that the team only transferred funds to be ready for the end of the season. During the uptrends, when the market is in a state of FOMO, fall FOMO, and the sell-off does not significantly affect the price. However, the market is still trying to break out of the bottom, so any sell-off that would affect the price is unlikely. The expected selling will be gradual and at a time when the market doesn't notice it, to preserve the strength and price of the coin. We are at the beginning of the week, and this could be the week of Avalanche, as it is one of the coins that was at the bottom and is therefore most likely to rise. DOGE also recently broke out of the bottom. In general, coins that are at the bottom are most likely to rise, so we are likely to see good performance from them this week. There is no need to rush. Zero may also surprise us this week, and it may begin to climb to resistance levels. Reaching that area may take a week, then another week to break through, and this is normal in market movement. Cryptocurrencies build their bottoms over a certain period of time and respect market laws. This is not just a matter of patience, but rather the nature of the market itself. The price does not rise suddenly, but rather moves gradually. Some coins rise quickly, while others take longer. This is the market system. Therefore, each coin has its own cycle, and it is impossible to predict the exact moment when it will take off. The important thing is that we are now in a building phase, and the market is heading upward. In the world of digital currencies, nothing is constant except change. What seems safe yesterday, the Pi network project, may seem like a golden opportunity to some, but to others, it's just a digital illusion with a soft texture and harsh consequences. Our goal here is not to spread fear, but rather to spread awareness. The decision is yours, but don't let enthusiasm blind you to scrutiny, and don't be fooled by the glitter of the numbers without understanding what lies behind them.